Okay. Hello from my first Vlogmas post or update or whatnot. I'm like pre-coffee, so sorry about that. Put you here. Yeah, hi. My name's Christina, also known as ccmadethat on Instagram and Ravelry and various other places. If you hear that, that's my coffee beeping, ready to drink. Yeah, today is Tuesday, December 2nd. We won't talk about, let me adjust you here. I am post shower. It is 8:12 a.m. and we won't talk about December 1st because I was so excited to get to posting, to start Vlogmas, and then I woke up like very ill from just like coughing all night and lack of sleep. So slept a lot last night, feel a lot better, but I think the cold is like still here. So apologies if you hear sniffles and random coughing, but it is what it is. So now that we're in day 2, I obviously opened day 1 of my little yarn advent and cast on because I was just too excited. I didn't want to, I didn't share that. Casting on 350 stitch, not that exciting. So, but I can show you the yarn. For reference, I am doing the Shortest Day shawl by Christina Gordon. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's basically one big long rectangular wrap that you knit in the round and then steek and cut it down the middle, and thus those ends end up making little tassels. So I love that, and I'm going to use my advent from, well, not an advent. I bought the mini skein set from Sunday Fiber Co. and from the Grand Palette, the Wes Anderson inspired collection. So let me show you day 1. It's like the tiniest, cutest little tag. I don't know, we'll see. Come on. We're still figuring this camera out, come on. Anyways, Grand Palette, day 1. It is, all the mini skeins are Eco Sock, 80% organic merino wool, 20% recycled nylon. It says Eco Superwash, 20 grams, 68 meters. So this shade was called Secretly in Love. And here's the color. It basically is giving cloudy sky. Not too cloudy, but so pretty, lovely. And as you can see here from this cast on, I have started. So I think this is just like 2 rows. I wanted to get going because I'm going to open day 2 with you right now. And don't mind the coffee bag. Whoa, this is too shiny. Don't mind the coffee bag. My husband is using leftover coffee bags from our wedding to house the advent. So cute. So we got day 2. Oh, okay, going with another blue. Let's see. So this one is called unpaid intern. Just a gorgeous, vibrant blue, not quite cobalt, a little less saturated than that, but very, very cute. Here's the comparison. Okay. Do you think my husband's going gradient style with this? Probably not, because there's random colors in there. Yeah, so I'll probably wind this up today and also continue working on the shawl. Approximately with a 20-gram skein, you're supposed to get about between 10 to 12 rounds per skein, so it shouldn't take too long, but we'll see how that goes, and hopefully I can attach on the day 2 color and work on that. But currently, obviously you see that I'm sitting at my desk. I just finished coffee. I'm about to make breakfast. Gonna sit and eat that and work. Since I missed a day yesterday, it's gonna be a little bit busy. So I'll probably catch up with you at lunchtime, in which I'll make lunch and then eat. Wow, make lunch and then eat. I need coffee. And work on this shawl. But yeah, I will catch up with you later. Wow, this is really awkward. Hello from lunchtime. It is about noon, and the joy of, like, I feel like I usually eat dinner leftovers for lunch, and we don't have leftovers, so I'm like stumped. But then vegan goodles to the rescue. These are so good. Too expensive, but so good and worth it when you're just feeling lazy, which is me. So it's lunchtime. I'm gonna eat this and then do some knitting. later in the afternoon. I had to work a little bit of overtime today, catch up from when I was sick. So a much needed post-work walk was in order. So my husband and I and his comfy plaid PJs are out on a walk. And I mostly do this post-work walk, obviously, for the mental health, but also while I love napping, I try not to nap post-work because it just messes up my nighttime sleeping. So the only way I can fight that is by just immediately leaving the house post-work for a walk. So yeah, cat spotting, beautiful sunset spotting. It's been really cold and crisp, and I'm excited for it to stay that way through the rest of the year so I can wear all my sweaters and knits and hats and socks, Later that night, I am making Muddy Buddies and or puppy chow, however you may call it. My husband will be making dinner. I'm making dessert. Have you all heard of this? I hope so, because it's a delicious snack, but I feel like it's mostly made by soccer moms or suburban housewives for their kids. I don't know. Anyways, Chex Mix, peanut butter, chocolate, all wrapped up in powdered sugar. Can't go wrong. So, yeah, I'm just melting the chocolate and peanut butter together. I don't know about you, but it's mandatory for my husband and I to always have a little sweet treat after dinner. It's just necessary. Pardon my half-eaten apple, snacking before dinner. But yeah, keeping it pretty chill tonight at home. I'll be making this and then sitting back down to knit. I'm working on that test knit for Alicia Plummer, the raglan, and just hanging around till dinner is cooked. So yeah, the powdered sugar is kind of the best part because you can really coat them. But yeah, the rest of the evening is chill. And yeah, I'm hoping you're liking this little, slice of my life. It's not the most exciting, but it's mine, and it's great, and it's lovely. It's just me and my cat and Tim and all of you now. So I hope you all have a great evening and a great rest of the week. I think it'll be pretty quiet on my end, but you'll still come along with me. We're definitely going to the yarn store. Definitely more walks as per usual, and a lot more knitting. Yeah, and I sit down and do some knitting. Oh, look. Hi, Tim. But yeah, I do some knitting. This has been a great nighttime project while we watch TV. We're watching The Pit for a second time. And we're going to watch the Chair Company season finale. I cannot wait. It's probably going to be so bananas. Love Tim Robinson. And Tim served us up dinner. It is a New York Times cooking recipe called bearberry brown sugar chicken with rice. And it was really delicious. Very spicy, but so delicious and flavorful. Yeah, super lovely. Recommend the recipe. I have it screenshotted up here in case you want to search it. So yeah, I hope you have a good rest of the night, and I'll see you in the next couple of days. Bye.